Good morning and welcome back to ATV News. I'm Grady Hardis.
And I'm Bryce Freeman. Let's see what's going on in the news today. FFA t-shirts are on sale. If you're interested, go to Miss Clifton or Miss Jones' room. Prices are posted on all social media platforms. There are limited quantities, so get one while you can. Also, May 24th is the FFA's end of the year celebration. There will be food, fun, and fellowship. Make sure to attend.
Summer is just around the corner, but that doesn't mean you can't study. But this is fun study. There are still 2 openings for the Cultural Japan trip and 6 openings for the Culinary Europe trip. Meetings will be held on May 23rd at 6 and 7 p.m., so mark your calendars. Please stop by room 2918 or email Ms. Hatmaker if you're interested or have any questions.
Bombed out buildings and people desperate to leave Ukraine. We're constantly bombarded with these images. In the past few months, we have had various events to support people suffering from the war in Ukraine. One example was the fun run and tailgate for Ukraine on April 30th. For more details on this event, here's Grady Hardis.
We've all heard about the devastating war happening in Ukraine right now. Cities being destroyed, families forced to flee their homes, and more. In times like these, people must come together and support. That is just what many Athens students and staff did at the Fun Run and Tailgate for Ukraine. Zoe Politis and Caroline Purdy organized the event.
Well, we knew that it was a big crisis, and because of Noreen, honestly, she's kind of an inspiration, seeing the stuff that she would post and what really is going on.
Athens is especially close to this crisis because one of our own students, Narina Grigoryan, is an exchange student from Ukraine.
I was very pleased to see my host community, to see them support and come out to help my country in such hard times.
Most participants ran or walked 2 laps on the course that made a loop around the school. After the run, food and games were available at the entrance of Jag Stadium.
I mean, honestly, just watching the news, anything on social media, you see what's going on in Ukraine, and really you're just sitting there like, how can I help? How can we get Athens students involved? And this is just a great way to get the community involved, get people active, and raise money for Ukraine.
Proceeds of the event went to the International Committee of the Red Cross for the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. Mr. Mayers encouraged students using Athens as an outlet to create change in their communities.
Anytime we have students that want to do something to make a difference, I'm totally going to support that. Zoe and Caroline did a fantastic job of coordinating it. A lot of volunteers, a lot of people, positive spirit, and to raise lots of money for Ukraine. It's just wonderful.
This event brought together students and staff to support a great cause. For ATV News, I'm Grady Hardis.
Thanks to all the people who came out to volunteer and support this great cause.
Just a quick message for anyone interested in playing women's basketball next year. Stop by the front office and see Coach Stevenson for all the information.
Now's the time where we take a look back and see what happened on this day in history. Here's Will Parham.
On this day in 1506, Italian explorer Christopher Columbus died. Columbus was best known for being the first European to travel the Americas since the Vikings set up colonies in the 10th century. Earlier on in his life, Columbus became obsessed with possibly trying to create routes to places like India, China, and Asia that led him to eventually discover the Americas. For this day in history, I'm Will Parham.
Thanks, Will.
Hey, Mr. Remaley, what's going on with seniors and student government?
Good morning, seniors. Remaley coming at you here. Just want to talk to you about a couple of big events coming up next week for us. Number 1, of course, graduation rehearsal, then senior awards, and then the senior picnic. You do not want to miss this. So let's go over a quick couple things you need to know. Number 1, you've got to get your senior picnic ticket. Now, I'll be selling picnic tickets all week next week during lunch and after school. They're $5 and you have to buy your picnic ticket. You do not get in the picnic for free. It's going to cost you $5. So stop by the gym lobby at lunch or after school and get your ticket. Do not forget that. Next up is on Thursday at 7:25 next week, we have our graduation rehearsal. You must be there fully dressed and with your cap and gown, as we're going to talk about how graduation will work. And remember, there is no rehearsal at the convention center, so it's absolutely important that you come to this rehearsal. If you do not come to the rehearsal, you do not get your graduation tickets. You do not participate in graduation. Is that clear? After we get done with the graduation rehearsal, we'll roll right into the senior awards assembly, and that'll be during second period. Now, just so everyone understands that means on Thursday, seniors will miss first and second period on Thursday, and then are excused the rest of the day. On Friday, you will go to first and second period, and then will be excused from third and fourth period the rest of the day as we go to the picnic. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me, come see me. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Thanks, Mr. Remaley. That's all the news we have for today.
Hope you have a great rest of your day.